Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. In the last video, we cleared out Treasure Trove Cove, all except for one jigsaw piece that I was missing. Could not figure it out, and I literally stumbled across the answer like 10 seconds later when I was flying around. So there are these pools here with these mines in them. Of course, I'm not close enough. This particular pool, up near the top, ta-da! Our missing jigsaw piece. So, yeah, it's actually surprisingly easy to find and to get at. Alright, so that is Treasure Trove Cove, the second world of the game, completely finished. Hooray! So time to head back out to the world. There are, I guess we have two priorities. One is find the next, or a next, place that we can go to. Like a new, picture. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Picture that's missing puzzle pieces. That's one. And the other is kill this stupid crab. And then our third is going to be climb up here. There was a... Oh man, I gotta get some red feathers. I had lots of priorities here. There was a grunty switch that we stomped on that caused a... Oops, a treasure piece, or a jigsaw piece to appear out here in the overworld. There's going to be 10 of them out here in the overworld. We found one right out the gate. That's the first one that you are required to find in the game in order to play the game. And then there's going to be one from each world. So yes, there's going to be 9 worlds. We have now completed 2 of them. We've gotten both of the overworld jigsaw pieces that come from hitting the grunty switches in those worlds. So we've got 2 things that we can do. The next level, which kind of... I don't know, I like aspects of it, but it's underwater and involves a lot of swimming and whatnot. That's back behind us to go get that treasure piece. Or puzzle. Puzzle pieces picture, there we go. Put puzzle pieces in the picture to open the world. These guys are jerks. Instead I'm going to explore here. So we open the next note door. There's a jigsaw piece there in that cage thing. There's a piranha in the water there, being kind of derpy and summoned into the wall. And that's a big old grunty statue with a hole in the ceiling above her hat, which is witchy and pointy as you might expect. Just kind of difficult to see. We're gonna just poke around a little bit. So up here to the left, I believe we can't. Well, I believe we can go in there. You know what? What the hell? I'll just show you. This is where the 4th world is. Let's kill that guy real quick. Oh man, I hate the camera limitations in this game. So that's swamp water. It's bad for us. And then right here, this is going to be the 4th world. And if we keep going, you see that tunnel back there, kind of at the top of the screen to my left. That's going to be where we find the painting for the next world. However, this toxic swamp water, it's not toxic, it has piranhas in it. So we get hurt every time we step in there. So we need some way of dealing with the swamp... Oh man. Like an idiot. We need some way of dealing with the swamp water first before we can go back and open the world that comes after the swamp. So not much we can do back where we just were. We need to find the painting for that first. Which is also the other direction it's back before. But there's another note door up here. We're going to just take a little peek at it and see how many... So 260. So when we clear out one more world, we'll have enough... Presumably. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to find all 100 notes. That'll give us enough to open up that door and keep cranking through the overworld. The hub world. Whatever you want to call it. So for now... I think we can open both of the next 2 worlds. We should be able to get to both of the paintings. and we've already been to both of the entrances. So up here, and this is the next world. Cool. More puzzle pieces in. And we still have 15 puzzle pieces left over that we have not used. That's quite a few. So there's Clanker's Cavern, which is going to be our next destination. And also, in that room, which again we've been in before, that's where you find the painting for the next world. Is this the right way? That's the wrong way. That's where we find the painting for the swamp. The Bubble Gloop swamp, to be precise. So, oh, nope, wait. False alarm. Just kidding, everybody. So last time, or in a previous video, I think it was the last video, the one before that, I don't recall. Maybe the first video? Anyway, we hit that switch right there, which caused these pipes here in front of me. Oh, there's a Mumbo token up there. That's interesting. It caused these pipes to come up out of the water. All over there on the other side, where the entrance to Clanker's Cavern is, there was another button, a second button. That raised this pipe right here by the beginning. Let's just hop up here. There's another Gruntilda. Like I said, she's going to be all over the place for if and when we want to talk to her. This button is what I'm after. You're gonna go through this tunnel here. Kind of horribly. So I remember that if you hold down the left and right bumper on the Xbox 360 controller, you actually get like much sharper turning, both when flying and when swimming underwater. So that does address a lot of the issues I had with the horrible underwater controls, because I wasn't using them correctly. So here's the Bubble Gloop Swamp, and Bottles is finally going to teach us. If you want to just plop as many pieces as you have into the picture, just press the right trigger. So I'm going to do that, because that's way less tedious than placing one at a time. Ta-da! There's Bubble Gloop Swamp. Now, order doesn't particularly matter. All it really impacts is what moves you learn. And potentially any Mumbo transformations, but those, again, don't really let you go far outside of the world where you learn. It's actually using the Mumbo transformations and then leaving the world, and you can actually do some things with, I think, all of the transformations. There's some stuff to do in the overworld, but anyway, we're not going to be getting another one of those for a little while. Our next one is actually going to be in the swamp. But for now, Clanker's Cavern. This is where we're headed. We're going to run into, right at the gate here, Bottles. One new move for us to learn. But it is hidden well. It actually is hidden pretty... It's in a pretty good spot. But no, right here, we're going to run into another new enemy. And these things are kind of nasty if you don't know how to deal with them. So there's those, like, broken grates there, and those eel things are going to pop out of them. But if you jump and do your air attack and are moving forward, like, you will kill them as they pop out, and it just makes them not a threat. If you don't know to attack as you're moving through those areas, as you move past those grates, you will get clobbered by them, and they can, like, knock you off the ledge and stuff. They're a huge pain to deal with. You could also, yeah, see there, the roll attack, you go right into them, usually. So, jump attack is recommended. Oh boy. Oh boy, and we took fall damage too. Ugh. Luckily I killed that crab, and his honeycomb pieces are just gonna hang out there for me. Alright. Back up. We can actually go this way. It should be a bit shorter. Ooh, and we get a Jinjo. I forgot you were up here. Now, these honeycomb boxes, these beehive things, we haven't really dealt with much, but as you might suspect, break them open, they're filled with honey. So, yeah, those are kind of massive life restoration units for us. Cool, and that's all the eels. Didn't really care, just wanted that music note, and maybe a little bit of revenge. Just a little bit. Oh, come on, camera. So this is just kind of the lobby for this world, I guess. The actual level is on the other side of this pipe. All the interesting stuff is on the other side of this pipe. Of course, there's music notes in the tunnel here. Gotta make sure I grab all these. Buzz, I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. So as terrifying as that giant mechanical shark monster might look, he's actually a pretty cool guy. He just wants us to help him out a little bit. I'm probably gonna get some air before I do that. Actually, get some air and explore a little bit. So this is just a single giant cavern. It's got all these little offshoot pipes and things like littering the ground, laying on the ground. And there's going to be like little tunnels and stuff that poke out from the sides here that kind of spiral out. But generally speaking, it's just a giant round room. All right, so we got those music notes. There's his fishy tail. So we actually need to go down here. There's a hole kind of hidden by textures. This is where he's chained up. And again, another instance of the music staying the same theme, the same song, but changing its tone. This helpful fish guy here actually spits out little air bubbles, which are kind of vital to our survival. Air water. So there's a big old key holding Clanker down. And there's a Jinjo whistling at us. Yeah, there he is. I'm gonna grab these notes first. Remember, Nintendo game from the 90s, rule of 3, so we gotta swim through this key 3 times. Direction doesn't matter, you can turn around and go through it. From either side, I'm more concerned with air. Moment. Come on. You. Let's go through this thing one more time. Hooray! We freed Clanker! Now, you do kind of need to pay attention to what he says if you don't, like, if you haven't played this game before, because he gives you a clue as to another thing that you should do next. Clanker has fresh air. Find reward on Clanker's back. So once we go grab that reward, he'll act. Oh, good grief! Now I gotta deal with my air again real quick. Once we go grab that reward, he'll tell us the next thing that he wants us to help him with. Oh wait, did I grab that Jinjo? Oh, I did not. All right, let's grab some more air. Grab that Jinjo. Come on, camera. Where's my fish friend? Please, air. Please. You. We'll skip that bubble. Try to catch this one. Fighting a losing battle against oxygen right now. Give me. Come on, video game depth perception. Now let's grab that stupid Jinjo and let's get the heck out of here. Cool, so that's already 2 found. That's not bad. Just our trek back to the surface. Hopefully the camera won't screw me up anymore. Alright, so we're gonna just go all the way up to the surface before we explore some more. We're back by his tail. I'm actually going to go through some of these little side tunnels. By some of, I mean all. Let's just clear them all out. Be done with them. This one is just a little U-shape, and I believe at the end of it's going to be a Jinjo? Oh, maybe not a perfect U-shape. A general U-shape. Oh, a Jiggy. That's even cooler. Awesome. So that was our first Jiggy. Kind of unexpected. One of these just has a dead end like that with a Jinjo in it. Alright, get our oxygen back. That's the one that we just went through, so let's go through this green colored one, which is more or less directly behind Clanker. If you'll recall, the tunnel that we came in from was the one right in front of him. We came in and we were looking directly at his teeth. Snippet mutants, are we? Jigsaw's ours. Fight us you must. Lots of hissing in that sentence. These guys are actually no different from the regular snippets, I guess they're called. Other than that, they look different. They're a bit mutated. They look kind of like a nipper, actually. But and then they also have a jigsaw piece that they're hoarding. Those jerks. So, grab that note. This will be our second jigsaw. Figure out how to get up there. Technically our third, although I haven't grabbed that first one we got from helping Clanker. Come on, game. There we go. And puzzle piece. It's another one eaten by Kazooie. Which, I don't know, I mean, Kazooie's eaten the puzzle pieces. I guess maybe I'm kind of morbidly curious about how we get them back out of her to put in the pictures. Not really that curious, though. I imagine it's something kind of disgusting. Okay, so we went through that one on the right there. We went through that one dead ahead of us. So next one we need to go through is over here to my right, and it looks like there's two that we're gonna go through. So we'll hit this one first. Aha! There's my Jinjo. So maybe I was mixing the two up, because this one's just a U shape. No dead end. And we got the Jinjo there. Alright, there's another Mumbo token. We have 16 of these. So, not going to say I'm going to stop grabbing them, because I'm absolutely not. But we do have enough for the next transformation that we want to do. Alright. Clanker is kind of interesting, because you can see, like, height-wise, like, how close or far away we are from notes, and, like, his fins kind of come up out of the water and stuff, as he just kind of floats here and swims here. Just kind of neat. I like that it's a bit more dynamic than just the rest of the boring level around him. Alright, here we go. He's going to tell us what he wants next. Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. And we're going to try actually going up his tail before we go help him with his teeth. There we go. Grab a few of these red feathers since we are kinda low on them. Red feathers are the only item that I really seem to ever run out of that I care about in this game. Alright, there's a jigsaw piece behind that crate, or grate, the G, meant to say. Not bad. And there is, as long as you're in a straight line, if you miss that jump, it's okay, because there's a little platform here that'll catch you. You can actually just jump up to the puzzle piece from there. But I didn't. I wanted to do it the cool way, and I did. Managed to pull it off. Very proud of myself. Alright, more music notes here. Mumbo token, another one of those stupid eels, of course. Let's come over here. So we can't do anything from that platform. That platform is where we're going to end up, actually. Come over here. Again, just going to explore around a little bit before helping everybody connect to there. So, eel, extra life, a jump pad. We can go to the left or to the right. We'll go to the right first. Music notes, pipe we can climb on. Mumbo Jumbo token. There's another eel down below us. I don't know that there's anything we care about right there, though. So I'm actually going to head back over here to the left. On the left, there is some actual important stuff here. So we're going to jump over to this pipe. You can hear what we're after. Break that grate, and ta-da! There's a hidden Jinjo in there. There's actually more. Something much more important than just a silly little Jinjo got lost. Jump over here to this one and break this grate. Leave. There we go. One of our 2 missing honeycomb pieces. So when we find that second honeycomb piece in this level, that will that'll be awesome. It'll actually give us another unit of life. Alright, so we need to get over here onto these 2 platforms. There's one on either side of Clanker. Oh, come on. I kind of... Banjo's head went under that platform a little bit, so it kicked me underwater. So there's his teeth that hurt. 3 eggs, again. Rule of 3s in Nintendo games. 3 eggs to knock that tooth in, I guess? I don't know. I'm not really a dentist, but, you know, this doesn't seem right. When I say not really a dentist, I mean not at all. Clearly, since I'm shooting eggs at a giant mechanical shark's golden teeth. Clanker swallowed the reward. So we're gonna hop in that little hole that we opened up, and ta-da! Jigsaw piece. I bet none of you saw that coming. That's 5. We're now halfway done with the level. Oh, jeez. And of course I slide right into the stupid crab. Twice. Kill those stupid crabs. So, with Kazooie legs, grab all these notes here. The notes are also a pretty good estimate of your progress. Oh, there's a Mumbo token up there. Alright, we gotta remember to come back for that other tooth and get that other Mumbo token. We're gonna have to come in from the outside. We're gonna have to go outside of Clanker and then pop through that tooth again, since we don't really have a way of getting up there right now. Oh, yes. This game. Alright, so a lot of hoops, and then one that is a different color from the rest. So, yes, we have to jump through all these hoops, or swim through them, or whatever the case may be. Generally speaking, the order isn't too terribly difficult to figure out. It kind of makes sense. You're kind of just doing a couple laps around the room. Now watch out for that whippy tentacle thing. It hurts if it hits you. Right, this one you do have to double jump through. See? Easy peasy like that. We got plenty of time left. And jigsaw piece. Yep, and it raised the water level for whatever reason. Get these golden feathers now. We have plenty of it. I don't really care about getting more of those. So, I'm assuming and hoping it's that. Yeah. Alright, now there was a flight pad that I saw on the other side there. And before we deal with that, there's music notes down and to the right and up to the left. So we're gonna come get these real quick. Very, very slowly. Hooray! That actually pops us out of his gills. You can go in and out of Clanker's gills there. There are ways into his body. Oh, come on, game. There we go. So into this tooth, we're gonna grab the Mumbo token. And I'm actually not going to go back into his body that way. We're going to go in the gills on the other side here and get those other jigsaw pieces that we saw. Although, I do believe there's also... Yeah, this side. So there's a pit here. And a Jinjo! Cool, so that's all 5 Jinjos. Get another puzzle piece for doing that. That's pretty fantastic. Alright, music notes. We've only got, what, 18 more music notes to find? That's not bad at all. Right, so there's a flight pad here. It's just probably something up high. Okay, yeah, so just dead ahead. Oops. The camera is not inverted normally, and then when you go into first-person mode, it inverts the camera, so hitting up looks down now instead. It's very disorienting. Anyway, dead ahead up there. We're gonna have to watch out for this tentacle thing. Oh, and there's a thing directly above us there, too. We're gonna go explore over here where that golden feather is first. Holy crap. No, it's actually not so bad. Because here's where we get our move! Hooray! Hold down one of the triggers and hit the right stick to the right. Keep the trigger held down and do. Don't really care, don't really care. We can only carry 10 of these golden feathers at a time. But they make us invincible when we use them. And as you might guess, we are going to need to be invincible to get through there, because that's actually the only way to get through this. They spin way too fast. Cool, that is puzzle piece number 8. Let's head back. Cool. So I am curious to see if we can use this flight pad again and just go straight up, because it looked like there was a hole or something directly above the flight pad. Nope, we cannot. Okay. I didn't think so. That is another entrance, not an exit. Did that. So we'll take this and get out of here. So let's see. We are missing the. We're missing one of those empty hollow honeycomb pieces. Oh, here we go. He has a screw. He has a screw loose. He has a screw in his blowhole. So we're gonna ride this up. Anyway, we're missing a single hollow honeycomb piece. We are missing 2 jiggies. Missing a handful of musical notes. So we do still have a fair bit of work to do here. But we're very, very close to being done. Oh, we're missing the Gruntilda switch. That's right, that's the other thing. Right now we only have 1 jigsaw piece left to find. I don't know why I'm being so careful. There's not anything else for us to do up here. But we can survey the level here. So there's, what, a single music note there. Another one there with an extra life. I don't see anything over on that other side there. I think I have a vague recollection of, oh, by the way, I think I have a vague recollection of where our next, oh, sweet. Where our other hollow honeycomb piece is. Alright, so there's the Gruntilda switch. Which made her eyes bug out, back out outside world. This is actually much easier to deal with. This is just timing based. It's not crazy invincibility required like the last area. Understand? We'll just do that. Alright, we're missing 2 music notes. That's all 10 jigsaw pieces. That's awesome. So then that drops us back out here where the flight pad was. Cool. Okay, so just those last 2 music notes. And see if we can find what's it called? The hollow honeycomb piece. Those are our next 2 goals. The music notes should be relatively easy. We know... Come on, camera. There we go. Like we have seen them before. We know that they're over here. So that's not too bad. Another little bit of a jumping puzzle thing here, because you gotta jump out and then use your flutter jump thing to get back into these little ledges. Because you have minimum amount of time when you use the flutter jump to like stay in the air before you start to fall and you really lose all your momentum. So like this. Then you just kind of drop and get that. Plenty of time to do those jumps and to accomplish that. But, okay, so let's see if I can remember exactly where it is. I think it might actually just be right here. Yeah, there's one of these pipes. I did remember correctly. Hooray! There's one of these pipes that you can go up into. Yeah, just like that. All right, cool. So with that, we're done here. And rather than leaving the traditional way, I'm actually going to save and quit, just because I do want to show what happens if you get a game over in this game, which includes exiting, right? I think this is a funny little cutscene. Just a really nice little touch that they put on the game. If you recall, Grunty's gonna suck all the prettiness out of Tooty, put it into herself. And her voice changes too. Oh, Mumbo, you traitor! I love that cutscene. Alright, next time we're going after the swamp. So thanks for joining me, everyone, and I will see you there.